Hi, Anslee. Today is April 24th, and I hope that by the time you're watching this, you are way better. I know you're probably at the tail end of feeling bad of your sickness, but I hope don't watch this, don't do this stuff until you feel a lot better. It's going around for sure. I had a couple of students actually call out today, strep throat and a lot of things. So anyway, I'm glad that you're getting there. You know how to take care of your voice. You know, tons of water and warm fluids are the best. But you know all that good stuff. Okay, today I want to talk again from another perspective, from a slightly different facet. The idea of mixed belt. Okay, so thinking about where we arpeggiato or where we break, right? Thinking about mix as being a sensation that's very similar to a belt, but without, frankly, the brassiness of a belt. Okay. So you're aiming for your same sensation, much the same sensation as a belt, with a, let's say, reserved nasality. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to hum. I'm going to show you how to do this without an instrument. Of course, you can use a keyboard or whatever, but I want to show you how to do it just independently without any instrument. You are going to, probably whoa is the best thing. On just a 3-note little scale, I want you to go whoa, then a little higher. It doesn't have to be exact. Whoa, a little higher. Whoa, whoa, just checking myself. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to show on me where my break is. Let's find out. Whoa, whoa, probably whoa. So again, where my voice naturally wants to transition, okay, I'm going to do something special here, and I'm going to do an N. Well, you can try two different things. Either an NG sound like where the tongue is high. Normally I tell you like go with your tongue, go with your jaw. But frankly, this kind of specialized thing needs tongue placement. So NG, or I guess NJ, which is not that different, but let's see if I can go a little higher. I sound tight. I don't feel tight. And as I notice, I'm just kind of going from NG into an or whoa, or whatever, some vowel. The idea though is that I'm gonna from that tongue placement, from that NG tongue placement, I'm gonna release it forward, if you will. So I'm gonna release that tongue. So instead of which you wouldn't do, babe, but you know what I'm saying. I'm getting my tongue into a high place using the sound NG or NJ. NJ might be better because NJ actually is a more forward placement of the tongue, just slightly, than an NG. NG makes my tongue go back a little. I don't want that. So maybe thinking NJ is even better. So be in your chest voice as much as possible in a healthy way. Go hard on the chest voice stuff in a healthy way, going up until you can't go anymore, Then over that little seam, over your break, do an NJ instead. Over that break, da, 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 even if it's just like 3 little notes, and go over it and go over it. Go down a little, go up a little, and you'll find, you will essentially find that mix belt mix room, and the muscle memory will record that, and then your brain will go back to that when you go to that, to the note that, just the notes that we all have that tend to be a pain, right? So go to that note, but I will go gradually with a lot of breath support, give it a lot of breath energy. So keeping that up, I mean, really feeling like you're filling up your torso. Then do the whoa. Then once you hit around that break, then go, okay, I'll go, and then go from there. Okay. You should feel a release. Again, before all this, make sure, as usual, check for tension, check for breathing, especially like your back. Make sure your back is loose enough that when you do breathe, your back can expand at all. Because remember, if it's tight back here, it's not going to expand the way it should when your rib cage opens up. Okay. So make sure that all of that is nice and loose in the back. Use that NJ, bring the tongue forward at the end. And I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. It'll be a lot of fun. So remember, don't start singing anything besides a hum till you're 80%, right? 80, 85% back. I would start with some hums and then go from there. I'm really proud of you, really proud of your progress. Keep it up, and I'll see you next week.